Hi, patrons. This is your exclusive content.
Hey. How's it going?
This is not our usual kind of wine because they were out of it at Rosar, so I'm sorry.
House wine.
Hopefully it'll be
House wine. I
okay.
think I've had this one before.
It's
good.
I tried a wine recently that was labeled a soft red, and I tasted it, and it tasted soft. I mean,
I imagine my mouth filled with cotton.
like
which is
no,
not a pleasant
softer.
experience.
That's not
Smooth,
soft. That's I'd
silky.
say is pretty rough and fibrous. Yeah, this felt silky, maybe velvety would be a
Cheers.
good word.
Oh.
Velvety.
Cheers.
Well, this is.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Naomi. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some cleaning stuff. I was just commenting on the wine stain.
A little bit. Not the boots. You
All right.
Oh my
We're
god.
coming.
No.
Look at me trying to hold it in my hand.
Okay. I didn't see it.
Oh my god. I was just about to tell the story
That was
of this
exclusive
tiny
picture.
little wine stain over here.
Oh.
Because this is
I
where
remember
Nancy
it.
and I first started podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's a tiny one on that chair too. And every time I'm doing counseling in here, I always see them. And
And
I usually
one.
hide them
Here,
with a
Take
pillow.
one of these.
But
for your
I'm not
pants.
going to be able to hide this with a pillow.
I'm trapped. No.
We need tips on how to get wine stains out.
Welcome
And
to exclusive content.
I'm wearing white boots and sitting on a white
Wait, it's
couch.
on the bottom of your pants too.
These are wool also. I can't wash
Oh my gosh.
these. They're
No.
vintage and wool.
Do you have something you can put on and go
Soda?
put these in the sink and soak them?
No.
You have to take your pants off.
We're in
I'm
the
not
office.
podcasting in my underwear.
Exclusive. Okay, cool. Hi.
Anyway, you're just shredding paper towel everywhere. You're making a.
No, I'm not.
I don't like these.
Give
though.
it to me.
What are these called?
A shred?
Paper towel dinglers. I don't like those.
Gross. I mean,
Well, you know what I'm gonna do, because I have clients tomorrow in here, is I'm just gonna use this throw
And
blanket.
just put that over.
They
Just cover
right,
over
they
the
do
whole
sell
thing.
like little couch covers. You may want to invest.
Yeah, my client is at noon, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time. tomorrow.
Look, I didn't even get to open mine yet before the tragedy happened.
How did that even happen? Oh, I was trying to read it.
Right. You turned
You
it
should
sideways.
play that back in slow mo. Like, no.
I think you just started accepting it.
That's just stone cold sober Naomi time.
Oh, I know. That was.
Yeah, that's just me. being-
Welcome to the party. We just got here.
Yeah.
Hi, patrons.
Hi, patrons. I actually had an important topic to discuss.
I'm sure.
Please do.
Covered with wine. So today in Spokane, I don't know if you saw on the news, there was simultaneously reports of active shooters at all of our high schools at the
What?
same time.
No.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, so I was actually out on the road when all these SWAT started,
What the
flying by me. Like they were flying them, and I could see they were going to Rogers High School. I'm like, oh. And then coincidentally at work needed to call 911 because we had a situation, and the dispatcher said, "Sorry, we can't send anybody because everybody's engaged in these active shooter things." So later I looked at Spokane Facebook News, which is where I get all my news, and it said there were simultaneous false reports at all of our high schools, and it was a SWAT response.
Wow.
That
So
is
someone
crazy.
Pranked.
that sucks.
But the problem is I actually needed 911 to come.
Yeah.
So I had to use my ingenuity, and we're just on our own, had to figure it
That's
out.
terrifying.
You wanna know what I did?
Yeah.
I lured the individual out.
Naomi.
And then we had like a whole plan that as soon as the doors were shut, they would go into lockdown. But then I was outside with the person.
I was like, that's a horrible decision.
It's a dangerous plan.
No.
You're sacrificing yourself.
It was all I
for
could
good.
think of. But then I was out there, I'm like,
You do not get
How
paid
do
enough
I-
for that. I'm sorry.
how do I
Good
get
on
out of
you.
this? So then I was like on to plan B.
Wow.
I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna make up some story that I need to like go around the corner or something. But
And then
then,
you'd be running.
but then
like,
finally, luckily the police showed up, so I was only out there for maybe like
Still
5
talking to
minutes.
the person.
Yeah.
still time for anything. I mean, it could have been a second. Like,
Were they de-escalated?
not a-
when
But
they were out
at
there?
least everybody else was safe. So it was the only thing I could think of because we were on our own.
Yeah, that's.
You're such a
Yeah.
good leader.
Leaders leaders eat last.
Good job.
I know.
You got me that
Good
back,
leaders
remember?
get the last end first.
Gotta go down with the ship.
My cousin, she was a manager at Walmart, and somebody came in with a gun, and she had everybody like go back into the back room and went out and faced the guy, and then he ended up somehow leaving, and then the police showed up after, like as he was leaving, and she was like pretty traumatized from it afterwards, and we were all like, you do not get paid enough, like you should have went back there in the back room with everybody and like shut the door and just let him steal or shoot up the place or whatever. But she like went out there because she was the manager and like was protecting everybody.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
I
If
don't
you
know.
can't, I mean, because you were stuck with him in the building, so you had to get him out.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, like if we had a place where everyone could lock down and he's just out there until police comes, fine.
Right, yeah.
But
But I had to lure him,
right. That's lure him. I was
Did he have a weapon?
which it worked.
We don't know.
Well, we were negotiating inside for probably about 40 minutes before this, and I was looking. I didn't see any signs of a weapon. But later, you know, researching who the individual was, there were history of weapons. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I mean, it turned out okay.
Glad you're okay.
Turned out okay.
Same.
But this is why you don't do false active shooter reports.
You take up
It
resources.
takes up all the resources. There was no
Apparently all of
resources
them at
left.
once.
All of them. Yeah.
Well, and just think about how many people, because I'm sure it wasn't just you who needed help in that whole
Yeah.
entire city.
Lots of people were probably like, all right, well, I guess we
Someone
figure it
would
out.
know.
It's messed up.
Well, we're gonna turn this off so I can try to blot
Clean.
my white couch and wool pants and white
Okay.
shoes.
Bye.